Yo. Alita Battle Angel. Shout out to Alana J on this one. Alana sent us a SJW link and asked our views on this. Alana's also an angel. Oh yeah, we love her. So here's a quick review Alana before we get to the SJW crap. And a review of the reviews. And no doubt Alana, we agree which of the social justice warrior bitches need a fucking go. Bitches was Alana's words, not ours. And we're not much for calling women bitches, but when you're trying to control the lives of people who ain't fucking witcha nor trying to control yours, you're a fucking bitch. So we agree with her. But first, I was kicking it with Fox about this movie when he asked how was it. Shout out to Fox. But this corresponds to the social justice warrior idiots we'll get as shortly. Actually, Fox and Jay Cotto woke us up to how much of the shit's been floating around. See, everyone's got a right to like what they like. Basically, these SJW idiots feel you better do movies designed strictly for their tastes and fuck the rest of us. Not to mention they invade shit that don't even belong to them and try and make it what the fuck they want. There's plenty of stay-at-home mom entertainment type of shit for 'em in a fucking world if they so hypocritically concerned with Alita being sexy. But sparse everyone having their own tastes. And we was saying this to the Fox. There's certain movies will straight a fuck up tell y'all the shit's whack, don't waste your money. Others will tell y'all's a must see and worth every penny. However, this movie's a bit strange. We wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Nor would we tell people not to waste their money. Because it seriously depends on one's tastes. At the same time, we'd recommend it if you like manga, anime and those kinda comics. So it depends on what you're a fan of. But as far as the storyline, this movie felt like it was missing something. Lot of the critics felt that way. So we're somewhat reviewing the reviews in this one because we can understand them having that perspective. And this is a bit of a paradox because some said the storyline stunk. Personally, we felt it had a good storyline. And a paradoxical truth of it missing something was it really did feel like it was missing something. Even though we was satisfied. But this movie felt like we walked in on it 15 minutes after it started. Even though we didn't. Alita's father's story was what was missing. 10 or 15 minutes of his story before finding Alita would have made this movie feel complete. Basically a build up of where it started. Which is easy to do. Just throw a few clips together like a montage lead in at that point. It would have been a nice foundation. However, we saw nothing wrong with the storyline. The other thing critics cracked on was the love story. Personally, we had no problem with it. We could give a flying fuck about the guy as far as the love story part was concerned, but felt he served his purpose. Like it didn't suck to us. We felt he was needed for the movie. Shit ain't like Star Wars where we got Finn's dumb fucking ass who serves absolutely no fucking purpose in Elise. We assume they felt they needed a token blackface since Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi had Billy D. Well, guess what? Finn's no fucking Billy D. Star Wars needed Billy D, it don't need no stupid meaningless idiotic fucking Finn. And this movie needed this guy. As for recommending this movie, we're not doing that. However, we'll say this. For us when I see this and every one of us was pleased we saw the shit on a big screen. Some movies like Predator and Star Wars we walk out a saying what a fucking waste of money. Don't bother seeing that crap. However, we didn't feel we wasted our money seeing this in Elise. The visual effects alone was worth seeing it for us. No matter what you may think of the storyline. Not one time was we bored this entire movie. That's what makes the flick strange. Even though we felt it was missing something, a shit had us glued to it from beginning to end. We loved it. Even though the villains felt like Netflix villains, it had our eyes locked.
Go easy on me, guys.
Sure, kid. No worries.
And a motorball scene's one of the sickest, dopest CG action scenes we've ever seen. Hands down in our top 5 and just might be number 1. Since in all honesty we can't think of another movie that had a better CG action scene. That alone was worth the price for a special ass on it. We fucking loved it. And Alana J sent us a video link on the SJW crap. Always honored having Alana request our views since she been rockin' with us for a minute. And yo Alana. Someone's always gotta complain. Beady little rat-eyed motherfuckers always seeking some shit to flap their lips about. They been looking to complain about this since 2017. Like Alita's eyes. They wanna know why they so big. Bust this crap. Quote. People were made uncomfortable this week after the trailer of Alita Battle Angel. Really? People who? People like fucking you, huh? Alita's large unnatural anime eyes like give us a fucking break with that crap. It's manga and they did a great job bringing that shit alive. That's one of the things that made us wanna go see it. Unlike that idiotic fucking Dragon Ball Evolution. We can't believe they actually put that crap in a flicks. Because this movie smashes that shit oblivion as far as manga goes. They did a damn good job bringing a comics to life. Naturally there's been a few social justice warriors apparently mad that Alita was too sexy. They said her eyes were too sexual like Jesus fucking Weezus, you gotta be joking. I loved her eyes. But not once did they make my fucking dick hard. Like not one time was I looking at the screen thinking, oh god. Oh god, if only I could rub my penis up against Alita's eyes. Though I will admit there was a coupler times I felt like popping 'em out of her head and tossing 'em in my mouth. What? She's a cyborg. I wouldn't ate 'em. And it's not like I wouldn't put 'em back in her head. They're just lovable. Like the way you'd love a puppy. But they never fucking made me horny. Like look at this idiotic crap Alana sent us on SC Reviews. And we totally agree with SC Reviews. Which we'll leave a link to. But bust this. We've simply gotta stop portraying girls like this. Even in science fiction. I would love Alita's body and costume not to be in the slightest bit important. But it is. Right now we are worried the way young people in particular view one another. So apparently Alita should have Rosie O'Donnell's body. Why when she's in full-fledged fighting mode is Alita's body and costume so unnecessarily sexual? You know. Apparently someone was getting turned on watching this. Someone who's constantly got sex on their minds. Even more than 10 players. And apparently that someone's the bitch that wrote this. Yeah. Why's her waist impossibly tiny? Her breasts so prominent. Her eyes so large and doll-like. Prominent breasts, what fucking breasts? Wanna talk about reaching? Alita ain't got no fucking breasts. Wanna hear something even funnier? We never noticed Alita's breasts, but apparently Hannah here who wrote this spent all of her time watching them. Perhaps we didn't notice them because they were so fucking small. Of course I'm not drawing a straight line between the way Alita looks and these things happening. Oh yeah you are a liar. But I'm saying that mind-numbingly predictable portrayal of unnecessarily sexualized women and teenagers even in mainstream content contributes to a sense that they're objects not beings. This gotta be the dumbest fucking crap we ever heard come out of an insecure idiot's mouth. Jealous of an on-screen CG character. While using teenagers as an excuse for it? What really gets us is we're not telling these insecure social justice warriors not to stay at home breastfeed and watch their cooking shows, so what the fuck they worried about what the rest of us do? So we're gonna explain something to the insecure social justice warrior chicks. About fucking reality. So listen closely since you're not just trying to fuck with the liberty of men but other women too. Fast, sleek, athletic chicks look athletic. That's why these gymnasts look like this. In fucking reality. Get it? Now we're sure you're getting quite horny yet jealous at the same time looking at 'em and wanna boycott 'em now. Well, they're not trying to make girls insecure. The body tends to look like that for athletic females that dance, fight and flip. As for objects. As you say. Even objects that's aerodynamic look sleek. Anything from a jet to an automobile to a fucking bullet. The bullet's not trying to make you horny, it's simple physics. There's a reason a jet's not in a shape of a brick, and a reason ain't because the jet's trying to make you and teen girls feel insecure. Objects that move swiftly with speed tend to have a shape that makes you insecure, however that's your problem, not the objects. Wonder if Hannah woulda had the same problem if Alita was a gay guy instead. Does Hannah have a problem with Wonder Woman too? Catwoman? Every female comic superhero and villain? If so, that's Hannah's problem, not ours. Don't fucking watch. Last. We must come together as a nation to stop James Cameron from writing female characters. That's gotta be the biggest joke of all. The only reason we even went to see this flick's because James Cameron's name was on it. Every female in a nation need to be thanking this man. Need to make a statue honoring that motherfucker. So we fully agree with SC Reviews on this, Lana. All a man does is strong, honorable, take no shit female characters with integrity. Classic on-screen women too, and they complainin'. And this character's no different. An honorable female character. Fightin' for justice and loyal to who she loves, that simple. Which is innocent people. This guy. Her dad and apparently little dogs. They just annoyed Cameron's females honorably work with men on a screen instead of trying to shit on 'em like Kathleen Kennedy. It's just sad James Cameron didn't get the rights to Star Wars instead of these fucking idiots. Because the man knows how to make a movie. So that's our take on as social justice warriors Anna reviews. We don't know SC reviews Lana, but we agree with the video. And before we exit. First. For insecure plump women. 10 players got nothing but love for you, so don't listen to these insecure SJW idiot chicks. Most of us got families with sleek aerodynamic as well's chunky chicks. We got equal love for all of them. And they sisters to one another, so perhaps the SJW chicks need to teach their kids not to think like them. Only thing they're doing's making strong women look bad. They ain't helping diddly fucking squat, they just making women weak. Like you'll never see no real men complaining about some guy on a screen's large biceps. Or crying over Rambo. Claiming he's gonna make teen boys insecure. Stupid fucking idiotic crap like that. Next. The other thing in her reviews is she never loses. And for those who haven't seen this movie. Because the other things a lot of people don't even know the movie exits. Even though the theater we went to see it in was packed. But if by chance you're considering seeing it if you haven't. Without spoilers we'll say this. Her never losing claims ain't quite true. Shit's about a character that never gives up, not a character that never loses. We saw that in her reviews, and once we saw the movie we didn't get it. She got the same challenges any anime superhero comic type character has. Unless they wanted on her knees yelling I give up. Like is that something Superman, Batman, Spider and Iron Man do? Because we never seen it. Her conscious and subconscious minds programmed to never give up, even if you chop her up into tiny bits. Cut her head off and basically it'll spit in your face then die. She simply never taps. Or says uncle. How many comic characters do? So that's kinda misleading. And we hope there's a sequel. If so, you can betcha ass we're going to see it. Because now that they know what she's capable of, they're really gonna make the villain sick in a sequel. Anyway, that's our take. And until our next one. Peace. We're out.